Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be channeling a message that the universe wants to send you at this moment of time. It's the message that you need to hear to move forward successfully. We have three piles. Pile number one is rose quartz, pile number two is white holite, and pile number three is blue holite. If you struggle to choose a pile, you can close your eyes and just see what color, number, or a stone pops up to your mind. Yes, so if you are ready, let's start with pile number one. Hi, pile number one. Let's see what cards you got. We have Nine of Swords. We have Seven of Cups. And we have Knight of Swords. So, pile number one, I see there a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking with that Nine of Swords. You can see a person there who is unable to sleep. They have a lot of thoughts running through their head. Both the Swords card there talk about mental energy, about, as I said, overthinking, unnecessary anxiety. With the Seven of Cups, I see that there is a lot of options there, and maybe you struggle to make a decision. Maybe you don't know how to move forward. Maybe you are unable to choose from the priorities. What are your priorities? What do you need to focus most on? Yeah, so a lot of mental struggle. And the message that you need to hear is that King of Swords here. It talks about this wise person. It talks about somebody who is very knowledgeable, very intellectual, but also the King of Swords is a great guide. So maybe you need to reach out to this person. Maybe you need to reach out to this kind of energy. It can be an advisor, it can be a counselor, but it can also be a friend or somebody who is going to provide you with a great advice. And that advice may relate to these a lot of options, a lot of responsibilities that you have. Yeah, because I feel like you are unable to see forward, you are unable to move, Yeah, you are just, and that makes you overthink even more, makes you sleepless. Yeah, there is a lot of struggle. That's what I feel for you, pile number one. So reach out for help. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. And when you reach out, also listen to the guidance. Yeah, take it seriously. There is a need for you to get serious about things. Let's see what more cards we have. We have the Sun. Yeah, the Sun reversed, which talks about lack of optimism. So it talks about pessimism. You are unable to see the sun in there. You struggle to think positively. There is a lot of skepticism. There is, as I said, you are unable to move. Yeah, you are unable to get out of that hole. Yeah, so maybe if we could reverse the card and we see that beautiful sun, the nature, and also you see the sun, you see the child riding the horse there. It talks about your inner child, about playfulness, about that lightheartedness, about having really joy and fun. And that's probably what you need to introduce to yourself, to your life, to lighten up, to play, set up some play date or something like that with friends in a healthy way, not in the toxic way, like getting out and going out and getting drunk. Really play in a healthy way, connect with your inner child. That's what you need also to get out of this situation, to get out of this mindset that you have. At the bottom, we have judgment reversed. It talks about judgments, the judgments we have towards other, the judgments we have towards ourselves. So I feel like there is a lot of judgment. Yeah, you are judging yourself harshly. You are even judging your situation harshly. I mean, there is something that you are supposed to learn from this situation. You are unable to see it at this moment of time. Hopefully, you are gonna make sense of it soon. So try to approach this situation with some compassion, compassion towards yourself, compassion towards others. Let's use another deck now to see some additional messages. So what pile number 1 needs to know? What is the important message that pile number 1 needs to know? We have embrace the flow of life. So you may have a tendency to always control everything that's going on. You even have a tendency to control your thoughts. Yeah. So there is that need for surrender, the need to just go with the tide and just let go of that need to control for a while. And hopefully this can become a habit with the time. But now let's just give it a try for some time to release the grip, the release to control what's going to happen in a few hours, what's going to happen in a week. So what really works for me is to get on an adventure, really to get out of my comfort zone and to go to a place that I never been before, and just go where the tide, where the flow brings me, and if you can do this, it really brings you in the right direction. You will meet the right people just when you release the grip. So get out of your comfort zone, go somewhere where you never been, try something that you never tried, and that's where you kind of can get into this flow of life. I mean, it works for me, but I suppose it can work for you as well. So let's get some additional messages. As I was saying there, unleash your kindest self, yeah? So be compassionate, be kind, and be kind not only with others, yeah? The card is really talking about being kind with yourself, yeah? Because I see there a lot of self-criticism, yeah? And here, because the card embrace the flow of life, really falls under that 9 of Swords card. It's saying that going with the flow and releasing the grip, releasing the need to control is gonna help you with this, overthinking, with that fears, with that anxiety. So what more pile number 1 needs to hear? Yeah, we have relax. Yeah, so you definitely need to relax. I don't know if you have been overworking lately, or if you just have a tendency to overwork in general. There is a need for you to take a break, go on a vacation, or just take a short trip. As I say, there is the need for adventure. Yeah, But also sometimes it's great to do nothing, and just lay and watch movie and recharge your batteries. And if you can do also something nice for yourself. You can go for a massage, you can go for some Reiki or a healing that will help you to kind of, get back to balance. Oh, this is plenty of cards, but very interesting one. Release control. That's what I was saying. And if you struggle to understand what I mean by releasing the control, you can Google. You can read more about it. I also suggest to work on your sacral chakra, because that's closely related with the need to control and with the lack of ability to go with the flow. The sacral energy is a feminine center, so there is a need to work on your feminine energy. Even if you are a man, it doesn't matter. You need to work on feminine energy. If you struggle to understand these concepts that I'm talking about, then Google, read more about these. And there is a plenty of cards that we have, but honor your feelings is something that you probably need to hear. Maybe something that you struggle with. Maybe you have a hard time to make sense of your emotions, to feel your emotions. There is a lot of tendency to suppress your feelings. So read more about what I am saying. So, and at the bottom of the deck, we have reveal what needs to be seen, very related to that honor your feelings cards. As I said, there may be a tendency to close your eyes to the truth. Denial, it's something that may be something very familiar to you. So, I hear like reading is gonna help you as well. Let's use this deck now. So the messages that pile number 1, the rose quartz pile, needs to hear. We have compassion again. That's what I was talking here. Compassion for yourself. You don't need to be so critical to yourself. You are human. You do mistakes. So be compassionate with yourself, but also try to do some changes. Do some changes to your lifestyle. Do some changes that I was suggesting there. Reach out for help as well. You don't need to everything. You don't need to do everything by yourself. Beautifully falling over that. Unleash your kindest self, which prosperity may be coming your way as soon as you do the things that I am talking about, which is, we see it falls on the top of relax, on top of the advice. So get some advice, get some help. Let's get, we have sacral chakra. Work on your sacral chakra. Read about your sacral chakra. The center, this energetic center, is all about joy, about enjoying life. It's about, as I said, going with the flow, which helps us to enjoy life. But also it's a card of, it's a center of creativity. Giving birth. And at the bottom we also have root chakra. So these are the centers that you need to focus on. You can balance root chakra with exercise, with some yoga, but mostly by going to the nature, connecting with nature. The sacral chakra is connected with the water element, so spending time near water can be very nourishing, and it can help you to to release your negative emotions and maybe get in touch with your feelings and to understand them, as I was saying there. Okay, I'm gonna use maybe 2 more decks here. These are beautiful messages. We have rock the boat. It's perfectly fine to rock the boat and think outside the box, as it can open infinite possibilities you might not have thought before. Yeah, so as I was saying, get out of your comfort zone and try something new. You know, you may be kind of in that rut, the days may be repetitive for you. It may be just, work, come home, maybe watch TV, and every day maybe seems like the same. So rocking the boat could help you bring more joy into your life. Magical. The magic is inside each of us. It's easy to find the real you. No, it's easy to find it's the real you. The magic happens when you are true to yourself. Yeah, again, you may have a tendency to close your eyes to issues, to certain issues, but you need to start to be true to yourself and let go. Sometimes you realize you cannot be strong. Well, so be it. It requires great strength to admit you cannot be strong all the time. It's when you let go that things finally fall into place and start happening the way they should, because the resistance is gone. Just let go and be kind and gentle with yourself. Yeah? I like to always I use the Romance Angels card at the end of each reading, which can get us some additional messages in regards to our love life. If there is anything in regards to our relationships that we need to know. So what the pile number 1 needs to know about their relationships, about their love life. We have love yourself first, pile number 1. So if you want to meet the right person, if you want to get into a relationship, the cards definitely talks about staying single for some more time and working on your unresolved issues, working on your childhood issues, and just working on your negative behavior, toxic behavior. Yeah. And learning how to love yourself, accept yourself. Children, there is a need, as I was saying there, to reconnect with your children, with your inner child. Yeah. So your love life is being affected by, it says by children, but the card has an additional meaning talking about your inner child. So your love life is being affected by your inner child, which you need to connect with. You need to reconnect with this part of yourself, bring some playfulness into your life, but also look back to your childhood and maybe work on forgiving your parents, but also seeing the dynamics that you may still be repeating in your adulthood. These could be dynamics your parents had between each other. It could be also dynamic you had with your parent. Maybe they have been emotionally unavailable. There is definitely work needed. And because the card falls again under the King of Swords card, I feel like you need to reach out to someone for help with that. As I was saying, this can be a counselor, advisor. Yeah, they will help you to see these dynamics and help you to work through them. And let's get one more. You deserve love. Yeah. So you need to know that you deserve love, that you are lovable. But unless you work through these issues that I was saying, you won't be able to see that. So work on yourself. It's gonna be worth it. There is a lot of work for you needed. Pile number 1. So thank you, pile number 1, for watching. This was your reading. If it resonates with you, if you feel like I'm attuned to your energy, make sure to subscribe so you will be notified every time I upload new videos that can further help you on your journey. So thank you, pile number 1, and I wish you good luck. Welcome, pile number 2. This is your reading. Let's see what cards you got. We have 5 of Cups reversed. We have King of Cups. And we have 3 of Wands reversed. So pile number 2 for you, I feel like it's going to be a love reading. I mean, more of love reading. With the 5 of Cups reversed, I feel like there have been some loss. Things kind of didn't work out your way. Maybe there was some conflict, some separation, some breakup, or maybe it could relate also to your work or something, but I feel like it talks with the cups, which represents emotions, that it talks more about your relationships, and with the King of Cups, I would believe that it talks about romantic relationships. So with both the 5 of Cups reversed and the 3 of Wands reversed, there is a tendency to make sense of this situation. As the saying goes, everything happens for a reason. I feel like you struggle to see that. You kind of can't let go of this past there. You can't stop thinking about that. You would maybe like to fix what happened in the past. There may be some regrets. But as I said, you struggle to see the long-term benefits of this situation, because this situation, this experience is something that was meant to happen to teach you some lessons. And if you would just look from another perspective, the situation is really serving your highest good and is really going to serve you so much in the future. So you should be grateful for this experience. And I believe it's very hard to see when you are kind of in the middle of these, strong emotions. But I believe soon, with the time, you will see the positive side of this situation. So maybe there is a need to tame your emotions. Maybe there is a time to make a use of your more logical thinking, more of your masculine energy. Because if we get too emotional, it kind of clouds our vision, and we are unable to see these lessons, and we are unable to release the past and to, let go. So let's get some additional cards. What pile number 2 needs to know? What is this important message that they need to know? So there is again a card of conflict, a card of disagreement. There is that kind of sense that everyone wants to get heard, everybody wants to share their opinion, everyone involved think that they are the right one. And These cards suggest to look at the situation from the other person perspective, or even just being open to other perspectives. Listen to other people's opinions, what they have on their heart. Listen to their perspective on the situation. That's what's needed there. Yeah, if there is no communication, then just try to look at the situation from their experience. Yeah, with the Two of Cups reversed again, a lack of balance in relationships, a lack of harmony. There is many cards there talks about conflict, disagreements, distance, separation. Yeah, ignoring each other, but ignoring also other people's feelings or even thoughts. Yeah. So change of perspective is the message that universe wants to deliver to you, pile number 2. Let's use some other cards. Okay, maybe this deck. So what pile number 2 needs to know? What are the additional messages here? Yeah, maybe just stepping back. We have a lot of cards here. We have cycles. So as I was saying, this is just a cycle. Things may not end up here. Things may get better. This may be just a temporary phase. Yeah. So I believe soon there is a possibility that the harmony will return into the relationship. But as I said, there is a need for both of you to step back, to detach for a while from your own perspective, from your own strong beliefs and opinions, and to look at the other person. Thoughts, there is a feminine card, so it talks about feminine energy, being caring, being loving. It's really this mother figure, somebody who is very affectionate, very compassionate. Yeah, and there is the need for you to connect with this feminine energy. Yeah, it is also a energy of being rather than doing, thinking, and also it talks about I would say the card also talks, as I said, about balancing your emotions with your mental energy, with your thoughts and logical thinking. Yeah, so don't get too swayed by emotions. There is a need for you to be rational as well about things. Maybe let's get one more card from this deck. We have dedication. So if you are really dedicated, if you are really committed to a relationship or to a person, then you kind of have the ability to overcome any misunderstandings, any tension, any conflict, and you can do that by, as I said, talking, discussing the thing, both sharing your own feelings, your own perspective, but also maybe you have the tendency to, when things get difficult, maybe you have a tendency to withdraw, or maybe you see things just black and white. So if there is a conflict, you see things very black, you feel like this is the end of the relationship, like this is the end of the world. So you need to kind of find a middle ground between that black and white and just, stay committed, stay dedicated. Don't run away, don't withdraw. Yeah. So this reading for you, pile number 2, really talks about emotional intelligence. Maybe that's something that you could educate yourself about emotional regulation. Yeah, because I feel like that's something that you struggle and is affecting your romantic relationships and also any other interpersonal relationships. It can affect your work as well. As I was saying, you have a tendency to get very emotional and your emotions clouds your vision. Yeah. Let's get some other messages. So what pile number 1 needs to know? Pile number 2, sorry, needs to know. Release your blocks. Yeah. So this may be the block that I was just talking about. Yeah. Because it is a block in your romantic relationships. There may be other blocks as well. There may be a tendency to maybe see if this dynamic or this kind of behavior or this kind of emotional dysregulation, if there is maybe something that your parent may struggle with, maybe this kind of withdrawing, running away from the conflict, it's something, or it's a way how your parents dealt with conflict in relationship. Yeah. So try to see deeper into that behavior. Believe in your good luck. So believe that things can work out for you, that you can also heal from such a toxic dynamics. Yeah, believe in your good luck. Let's get an additional message here from this deck. Reflect on your priorities. Yeah. So what is your priority? Is the peace in your relationship your priority? Is having a healthy relationship your priority? Or is your priority to win at any cost? Yeah. So these are the special messages for you. We have grounding. So you need grounding. Maybe spending time in nature will help you to, to see things more clear. We have new day. So there will come a new day. The conflict will end. The struggle will end. The separation or the lack of communication will end. Inner journey. In the meantime, embark on this inner journey of exploration, as I was saying, falling here under the release your blocks card, really seeing the deeper dynamics, working a little bit on yourself, and also falling there under the dedication card. It really talks about if you are really dedicated or committed to a relationship, then it should be natural to you to want to invest and to work on yourself for the benefit of that relationship. Let's see what messages in love we have from the Romance Angels deck. And I feel like that's relevant for you, pile number 2, because your reading is a love reading. Keep an open mind. That's what I was saying. Keep an open mind. The card. On the card it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, but for you, pile number 2, I feel like it talks about having an open mind and knowing that people deal with difficult situations, with conflict, and in different ways. So try to, as I was saying, understand them. This is really going to shift your relationship for the better. Anything else? We have forgiving and learning. As I was saying, this situation is both teaching you a lot. You will one time you will be thankful that all these have happened. But also there is a need to forgive. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So work on forgiving and on seeing the positive side to this situation and what you were supposed to learn. Let's get one more. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So instead of, as I was saying already with the first card, instead of staying in the past, live in present moment. You need to let go of the past and get rooted in the present moment and just believing that things will work differently next time because you have learned your lessons. Let's just get some more cards for you. And this is gonna be the last deck, so the last messages for you, pile number 2. Illumination. This card talks about the illumination coming. At the moment you are unable to see things clearly, so that's why stay away from making any harsh decisions. Don't make any decisions at this moment of time because you are not seeing things clearly. There is that kind of fog and you can't see past this fog. So give things some time as well. We have action. So because the card falls on top of the forgiving and learning and releasing your blocks, I would say the action that you can take in the meantime is working on your issues that I was saying there. That's what universe wants you to deliver, and this all is gonna bring you inner peace. So it is worth it. The work is worth it. So pile number 2, this was your healing. If you resonate with it, if you feel like it was helpful and are interested in the videos that I will upload in the future, make sure to subscribe so you can receive some further guidance. Thank you, pile number 2, and I wish you good luck. Welcome, pile number 3. Let's see what important messages the universe wants to deliver you. We have Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. We have a Three of Wands. And we have a Page of Wands reversed. So what with you, pile number 3, I feel like with the Knight of Cups, there is some messages coming to you. These messages, because of the cup energy, are emotional messages. So it can be messages in love from someone. The Knight of Cups talks about new relationships. It can talk about proposals in marriage. It's definitely an energy of love and romance. But with the Three of ones in the middle. The universe wants you to look at the long-term effects. I mean, they want you to look to the future and really ask yourself the right questions and contemplate the nature of this relationship, because the Knight of Cups is somebody with who you really have to make sure. It is not a King of Cups, it's a Knight of Cups. So you really have to make sure that the Knight of Cups is looking for a long-term relationship, yeah? Or if it's just a fling. The message is not clear there, but that's why the universe wants you to trust your intuition and to ask yourself the right question. I feel like a long-term relationship is something that you are trying to manifest, or it is something that you desire. So that's why before you move on with this person, I mean, before you give chance to this relationship, make sure that your values are aligned. Make sure that you both look in the same direction. Yeah, you don't want to repeat any past mistakes. You don't want to again get into some, one-sided love. You don't want to have just another fling. I feel like you, pile number 3, wants a serious relationship. So make sure that it is something that you are being offered. Yeah. If there is a need to directly ask, you can be very clear and you can directly ask the person what they are looking for, and or let them know what you are looking for. Because the Knight of Cups, he's not a manipulator, he's not a cheater. The Knight of Cups is somebody who is honest, yeah? He's in touch with his emotions, but that doesn't say that he is looking for a long-term relationship. Maybe he's still young, or he's still psychologically young. Yeah, so I feel like he's not gonna manipulate you. If you ask him, he's gonna be fair with you, and he's going to be honest with you. Yeah. But as I say, the message is not clear there. What the real nature so far, what the real nature of the relationship will be, and what he wants. With the 10 of Cups reversed, as I said, you are somebody who wants a family. You are somebody who wants children. You are somebody who wants to settle down. So I believe these are the questions that you are supposed to ask yourself or ask them. Yeah? Because the cards in the upright position talks about this family. You see probably a marriage, really happy times, but really family times, because the card is reversed. Yeah? Make sure that the person is somebody who wants to have family, or who wants to have family in near future, in few years, or yeah. Let's get one more message from the tarot deck. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about dreams coming true. Yeah. So there is potential. There is potential for your dreams being answered. Yeah. So you can date a person. You may have conversations with them. The only thing, as I said, before falling in love too much, before, before making any decisions or commitment, make sure that you are on the same page. The Knight of Cups also talks about that the new romance always kind of put us out of balance because of its emotional intensity. So make sure that you remain grounded. That's a very important message for you there. Pile number 3, make sure that your strong emotions doesn't cloud your vision. Yep. So nice messages there for you, pile number 3. Seems very promising. Let's use another deck now. So what the universe wants you to know. Reflect on your priorities. That's what I'm talking about. Falling under the Knight of Cups, especially. You need to, as I was saying, reflect that you are on the same page. You need to reflect if both of you have the same priorities. Yeah, this is definitely a clarifying and confirming card of the message that I was saying there. Yeah, because you don't want to get too emotionally involved and then, end up heartbroken when you know that this person was just looking for something short term or they are not ready to commit. See the bigger picture, exactly. So try to see the bigger picture. I think the message here is very straightforward. Yeah, and falling under the 3 of Wands, because you see he's holding there to his wand and he's looking there to the horizon. Yeah, he's looking to the future. He's planning and he is thinking long term. So that's what you need to do. Honor your feelings, so honor them, but don't get swayed by them. Don't let them cloud your vision. Yeah? But also, the card talks about, like when you struggle to understand your intuitive messages, when you struggle to understand or making sense of your intuition, you can always feel the other person energies in your body. Yeah, so if you just get still, if you quiet your mind and observe your body and how it feels when you are around this person, you can get your answers. Yeah, are you feeling too shaky? Are you feeling too uncomfortable? Are you feeling stressed? Yeah, these are the questions. Or do you feel good, And here I would say, that kind of butterflies, I mean, they will always be there when we fall in love with somebody new. But make sure that their energy is not too strong that it causes you to always, have these strong heartbeats and always keep you kind of high, because once you get high, then you get dry. So make sure that the energy between you is neutral, yeah? That is kind of not friendly, but make sure that this is somebody who can be your friend as well, not only a person with who you have strong sexual energy. Yeah, I think that's the message there as well. Make sure that things are not only about sexual attraction. Go wild. A Leo, maybe they are Leo, maybe you are Leo. Yeah, so go wild, but I would definitely suggest, take your brain with you. let's use Romance Angels card, and straight away when I took the deck, at the bottom it was new love. So definitely new love. It talks about new love coming your way. Or maybe you have already recently met this person and things are going to be getting more intimate. Ooh. You deserve love. You are lovable. So you deserve love. Pile number 3. So love yourself. Respect yourself. Respect yourself, but by not allowing other people disrespecting you, yeah? So know that you deserve best kind of love, yeah? And that's what you have been manifesting, and that's what you were dreaming about. So make sure to don't settle for less, yeah? Never settle for less. We have romantic feelings. So yeah, the card talks about a new person who have stirred your romantic feelings, and the card is letting you know that that it was mutual. And let's get one more card. Oh, pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, so make sure that the person doesn't have red flags. You know, pay attention to how they treat others. Are they being kind? Because everybody is at their best at the beginning of relationship or when they are dating you. And that's why how you can spot their true nature is by observing how they treat other people and how they are with other people. Yeah. And just to say, pile number 3, this reading is, I wouldn't say confusing, but it's giving you 2 messages there, yeah? I feel like it gives you yes on one side and no on the other, you know, like the message here isn't very straightforward. And the reason for that is because the universe wants you to trust yourself. It's like a test. This is like a test coming your way, you know, and it doesn't mean the test is going to be that the relationship is not good or not right for you, and it also doesn't mean the opposite, you know. So that's why they want you to be aware. They want you to, you know, give things a try. But on the other hand, they want you to be cautious, be careful, and you know, they are testing you if you are able to make the right decision. They are testing you if you have learned your lessons, you know. So as I said, the message isn't very straightforward here. Doesn't matter what is gonna be the nature of relationship, there is gonna be some honeymoon. And the honeymoon isn't really a card about the actual honeymoon after a wedding, but there is gonna be a honeymoon phase of the relationship. So there is going to be definitely a date, and if the relationship is gonna move forward really depends on how grounded you are, how balanced you are, and how much you have learned your lessons and how much you can listen and trust your intuition. Let's use this deck now. Empowerment. Yeah, so the frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. Yeah, so they want you to empower. They want to empower you to be yourself, to show others who you truly are. Don't pretend to be something that you are not. Yeah, if the person is the right person for you, they are gonna like you or love you just the way you are. So honor yourself. Don't change yourself for others. We have change. There will be change coming your way. Hopefully positive one. And great card, discernment. That kind of really summarize everything what I was saying, because the discernment is all about discerning the negative from positive. It's really about discerning where we invest our energy, when we invest our time, to who, you know. So be very cautious, yeah? The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Yeah? Pile number 3. This is your message, and this is where I'm gonna end the feeling, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. So pile number 3, there will be a new person coming to your life. There is a potential, but universe doesn't want you to know how the relationship is gonna end up, if this is a true love or this is just a swing. They want you to find your own answers, yeah? So pile number 3, this was your message that you were meant to hear. If it resonates with you and if you feel like I'm attuned to your energy, make sure to subscribe so you will be notified when I upload new videos. So thank you, pile number 3, and thank you for watching.